Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up? What's up? So, yeah, today I'm going to be streaming some Silent Hunter 4 with the Fall of the Rising Sun mod, or I should say Fall of the Rising Sun Ultimate mod. I kind of wanted to get into Silent Hunter 4 a bit more because of it's basically the same as Silent Hunter 3, but it's more stable. Like a lot of the issues have been fixed, but of course, new bugs have also been like introduced to the game. Like for an example, in the Silent Hunter 3, when you accelerate the time, enemy aircraft will not see you basically. And this was fixed in Silent Hunter 4, but they basically introduced new bugs. Like for an example, if you if you alt tab out of the game, then your crew from the conning tower will not get down once you submerge, and they're going to be staying on top of the conning tower at their positions. And if you get depth charged, then they can actually die. So yeah, we are going to be commanding a porpoise class submarine. Of course, this game takes place in the Pacific, not in the Atlantic theater, so it's going to be quite different. I mean, the environment compared to Silent Hunter 3. But yeah, I'm just going to start up the game and then switch over in a second or two. But yeah, this game it focuses on the Pacific theater of the war, but there are mods that take the game back to the Atlantic. Like there is the mod called Dark Waters, that's basically focusing on the U-boat warfare and the Atlantic theater, of course. And there is also the other one called Knights of the Silent Depths or something like that. It's also a mod that focuses on the U-boat part of it. But yeah, this game has a U-boat expansion. Like I'm going to switch over to the other screen. You guys should be getting the feed in a second or two. But yeah, this game has a U-boat campaign or a U-boat DLC. Of course, it covers the monsoon flotilla or monsoon detachment of the U-boats that were operating in the Pacific and the Indian theater, mostly in the Indian Ocean, you know. But yeah, of course, we are going to go for the fleet boat campaign. I like the menu a lot, you know, with these archive footages from, you know, the Second World War. I like when games have this kind of a menu a lot. Okay, so let's go for fleet boat campaign. Captain, what should be the name? Joe. So yeah, it should be the most standard name, I should say. And yeah, you can like start in the very early stages of the war, like December 8th, one day after the attack on Pearl Harbor or Harbor, beginning of 1942, middle, fall. And yeah, the mod adds some new stuff, like I don't remember. I don't know what these are. But yeah, we're going to go for the beginning of the world. Well, we are not going to be in Pearl Harbor. We are going to go for the Asiatic Fleet. And we have plenty of options. We have the S-boat, which is like a post-Second World War design, like a very old submarine. I think they started making them in like 1920 or 21 or something like that. Like it's from the early 1920s. But yeah, we are going to go for the porpoise class. You could also go for the salmon or the sargo class. but we are going to go for the porpoise class. I'm just going to set it to realistic for now, but we are going to change a few things. So yeah, let's go. Let's see what kind of submarine I'm going to be. What will be the name of the submarine that I'm commanding? USS Permit. Okay. That's actually a submarine that has its own class, I believe, by now. Like the Permit class, or at least they had those. I think the United States, yeah, United States had those class of USS Permit. Yeah, the Permit was a. It's supposed to be called the Treasure class, I believe, but the Treasure, of course, sank on in 1971, or I don't know. Maybe it was later. Yeah, it might have been later, but yeah, the Treasure was it was basically went beyond crush depth because of the bad welding, or the incorrect welding materials were used, and the submarine went beyond crush depth, and yeah, everyone on board died. And after that, the Treasure class was renamed to Permit class, basically, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we are going to be in Manila. Proceed.
Gentlemen,
Let's watch the intro.
I quote the President of the United States. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by the naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The attack has effectively eliminated our entire battleship force for the time being. As a consolation, it has failed to catch any of our aircraft carriers in port, while the submarines and fuel reserves have escaped unharmed.
Yeah.
During the past years, the Japanese military was engaged in a seemingly endless war against China, badly needing oil and other raw materials. Since we halted the
the Japanese basically just steamrolled the Indies, you know, so
Malaya in the Philippines was expected, and plans
they were just insane.
We have not prepared enough for an attack of this magnitude.
Just how quickly, you know, they took over everything around here.
The Japanese forces also attacked Hong Kong, Guam, the Philippines, and Wade Island. This morning, the Japanese continued with an attack on Midway. The Japanese offensive is extending throughout the Pacific, with the submarine force left mostly to itself. We need to act accordingly. For the time being, we will conduct operations as follows.
Okay, let's see.
Boats based in Pearl Harbor will patrol in Japanese home waters and also reconnoiter the Marshall Islands, as it is presumed that Japanese forces are massing in that archipelago for a second attack on our bases. Manila-based boats will deploy to guard the vital island of Luzon against approach by enemy forces. Individual patrol orders will be received from your commander.
Yeah. I think this was a pretty cool intro, to be honest. But yeah, I would like to change the difficulty a bit. Certain things, of course, like no. External view, yes, please. No manual targeting and limited batteries. Realistic. Okay, we are good to go. Apply, please, yes. And yeah, I also like the office, basically. Like it's the same in Silent Hunter 3. You know, like you're in an office, and if you click on the submarine, you can look at the crew and such. You know, I don't know why the game U-Boat didn't do the same. Like I don't know. It's just such a simple and such a classic way of doing the menu. Like I'm pretty sure the game called I think it was like a BF, no, not BF, but like the B-17 Flying Fortress game had a menu like this where you could click around, you know, and interact with the room you were in. But yeah, there is nothing else. So let's see where we have to go. Oh, we have to go to this South China Sea. which is going to be in... Yeah, the South China Sea is going to be really shallow. So, to be honest, I'm not looking forward to that, to say the least. But yeah, we are going to guard Hong Kong for at least 10 days. And we expect Japanese aggression directed towards Hong Kong, but don't know whether by land or by sea. You may also see IGN groups headed for other locations, report enemy activity accurately when safe and practical to do so. The skipper has his own discretion to guide his attacks. Update your status when appropriate. Yeah, we are going in the shallow waters. Next. I mean, we can just be docked in the harbor, so start. I think the game isn't too loud, but we will see. Because I can't really alt tab out of the game because, as I mentioned, it has bugs. But yeah, so we are in the control room right now. Looks really fucking nice. And yeah, you can look around a bit. You should also start 2/3, please.
Ship spotted. Bearing 7-5. Short range. Ship spotted.
Yeah, we are slowly going to get underway. So try to make sure I do not end up slamming into this troop transport, I believe. Does look like a big troop transport.
Ship spotted. Bearing
There is another merchant behind us.
long range. Ship spotted. Bearing warship 3 2.
Yeah.
Bearing 3 long range. 3 long range.
Let's speed up time a bit.
Ship spotted. Bearing 3 1.
I'm going to go for rather amidships, please. And then we're going to plot the course to actually, like, you know, get out of the harbor. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Cool. No. Oh. Wait, I need to go for the plot course. Yeah, okay. This is what I wanted. I wanted to plot the course. But it's been a while since I played this game, you know, so might be a bit rusty with it. It is going to nicely. I don't know if I should be going like this close to the island and then head over. Just go straight towards. Yeah, I think that would be the better.
3.
But yeah, it's going to be in shallow waters, unfortunately, so I'm not looking forward to that. Hopefully we do not get sunk in the very first patrol. But yeah, the water looks actually pretty nice. Like, a lot of aspects of the game was improved compared to Silent Hunter 3. Like, of course, the graphics look better. Republic Thunderbolt? What? How is there a P-47 in 1941? Like, I don't want to, you know, complain about stuff like this, but why are there P-47s? You know, there they are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh no, I didn't want to. No battle stations, please. Yeah, secure from battle stations. But yeah, there is some P-47s flying around.
330, long range.
For some reason, you know, like, I don't know why would they be here. I don't think the P-47 was in service in 1941. But yeah, I'm just going to speed up time
Ship spotted.
a bit.
Bearing 320, long range.
There's also some other lead boat. The tugboat, okay, they're also leaving the base. Trying to get out of the harbor. But of course it keeps, like, you know, alerting you that there are ships, but of course these are friendly ships, so... There's another submarine. Yeah. Oh, you just zoom in by, okay, by the mouse wheel. Another, but it's not the porpoise class. I don't know what that is. Or is it? I don't know why the camera is so, like, far away when you switch into the external view, and you can't really zoom in that much in the external view. I don't know if that's possible to change. But yeah, I don't think that's the same. It might be like a Sargo class or a Salmon class submarine. But yeah, that's like the thing about these American submarines, that they look very similar to each other, even though, like, they are different class, but they look very similar. In appearance. Yeah, I'm just going to try to speed up time. Oh, not that much. But yeah, thankfully this is a more stable version of Silent Hunter. Okay. So far so good. I think if I didn't start it at the docks, then I would be, like, around here. Yeah, like outside the base. But yeah, I'm going at 2/3 because of, you know, I want to conserve the fuel. I'm not really in a hurry. There is something else. Is that task force? Destroyer and... Oh, there is an escort carrier. Oh, I can't really see it from the... Oh yeah, there it is. That's like a... I forgot the USS Langley, I think that was it. It's like an old transport ship, basically, that was used for carrying other planes and stuff like that. Yeah, we are kind of in the way. I don't know if it would be better to, like, speed up. Might as well do that.
Ahead standard.
I do not want to, like, crash into them. It's kind of in the way. Yeah, that's not a warship, that's obviously like a fort, basically. Okay, we got a merchant coming in. We are nicely leaving the harbor. I would like to change the course a bit like this.
Yes, sir.
Operational news received. I think I will go back to 2/3.
Ahead, sir.
Message received.
How do I open the hold on, let me see. Keyboard controls, nope. Nope, not navigation. I mean, I can open it from the menu from like here somewhere. Nope. No. Group management. No, it's not from here, yeah. Maybe from... No, not from the beat, no. Report, nope. This is like the only thing that I dislike about these mods, that every mod has their own like key bindings, you know, it's always different. Like in this mod, I think if you want to crash dive, you have to like press Control C instead of just pressing C, like in the X mod. But yeah, recognition, binocular, no. How the fuck do I open the radio? Keeper, nope. Periscope, no. Recognition, no. Nope. That gun. Ah. Is next. Radio message. Okay, Control M. Okay, I got it. Okay, Control M. Yeah, like I don't know why it couldn't just be like M. I don't know why it has to be like Control M, but yeah. All submarines are reminded that you are to remain submerged except as the... Oh yeah. Like when we are traveling during daytime, we have to like be submerged because there is going to be a lot of aircraft around here. The Japanese have a lot of these float planes. Like in Guam, I believe they have a base like that somewhere here. Nope, that's Wake Island. Yeah, that's Guam. I remember there is a float plane base around here. So yeah, we have to be careful during daytime. And we should only travel on the surface at night and recharge the batteries, of course. So yeah, we're just going to hurry up with the time compression. Like once we get away from the land, it should be like easier to should be like not easier, but I can like accelerate the time more. I'm also going to open another monster again in a second, if I could just find it. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there we go. I have it. Okay. It's the Viking berry flavor, as usual. I love it. Okay. So it's nighttime. We can be okay. More news received. Control M. China has officially declared war on Japan. Okay. Wasn't really relevant to our mission, but yeah, we are going to China, or to the Chinese South China Sea, I should say. I think I will not accelerate time more. I don't want the game to end up breaking or something, you know? Because that can happen, unfortunately. And how is the weather looking? It's clear. Everything is fine. Of course, we are only doing 6 knots, so yeah, we are going really slowly, but we have to conserve fuel. Going to take a while until we get to our area, or patrol area, I should say. I don't know if I should. I think I will risk traveling on the surface for a bit, or at least for today. Okay, some more news.
New message received.
You are reminded that we are at war. And this several days ago, execute unrestricted air and submarine warfare against Japan. Be governed accordingly. Okay, and it's December 10th. Like, I don't think the Japanese would have like a. I mean, they can have, of course, aircraft flying around, but I think I will risk traveling on the surface for now. The operational news received again. Submarines. K-White naval base has suffered a mortal blow today from a Japanese bombing attack and has been removed from service effective immediately. All refit and repair task will be now undertaken by the Canopus soon to be anchored at the wharf in Manila Bay. Okay. When approaching Manila Bay, identify yourself and direction will be given. Fuel and torpedoes are in very short supply unless otherwise ordered. All submarines are to be withdrawn to the Malayan area, possibly Surabaya. I don't know how to pronounce these, location names and such. For termination of patrol, stand by for further updates. Okay. But yeah, we can even see on the map that we are eventually Luzon will fall, you know, like we are not going to be able to go back to our base because it will be under the control of the Japanese. So I don't know where we are going to go next. After we have to return. Maybe to Penang, but also, I don't know. We will see. Let's accelerate time. And hope that I do not get found by aircraft. That would be very unlucky. But so far, so good. And okay. More news. Due to the area of heavy losses, the British battleships Prince of Wales and Repulse have had no friend. Oh yeah. The two battleships were sunk by the Japanese pretty easily, and are attacked and sunk off the northeast and coast of Malaya by Japanese aircraft believed to be flying from occupied French Indochina. Yeah, and we are getting the same message basically. The Japanese have sunk two British battleships by air in the South China Sea. HMS Repulse and HMS Prince of Wales are lost. Japanese forces have landed in the Philippines. So yeah, we are under attack. I don't know what it was the or what was the exact location of the landing. What part of the Philippines was the target for the landing, basically. But I guess Luzon. That's like the closest to Japan. I don't know. Yeah, we can travel on the surface at night, so that's good. It's going to accelerate time. Okay, so far no news or anything like that. We'll have a few hours on the surface to travel, and after that I will submerge. I don't want to risk being attacked by aircraft. At like 8 a.m. That's how is the weather? It's very clear, yeah. We have to submerge. I would like to check the depth under keel. No. If I can just figure out how. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, we are going to submerge to, let's say, 45 meters.
Yes, sir. New depth. 4, 5.
Yeah,
New depth.
something like that.
5. 4, 5. Yes, sir. 4, 5.
I do not want to risk being attacked by aircraft, so we have to submerge and use the batteries to travel underwater and then re-emerge from the waves once night falls. We are just nicely diving down, beautiful.
Current depth 1, 0.
Yeah, we are nicely heading further down. Of course, these dials are in feet, so you know that's like going to be a kind of a different or a difficult thing, because a lot of this stuff, like the range of the torpedoes, is going to be in feet, so instead of kilometers, you know. So I don't know. We will. I might have to like look it up, you know, the conversion between feet and kilometers, just to find out the range of the torpedoes. So far everything is all right. Although we are not at the depth I set just yet. Like for whatever reason,
0.
when you go to the external view underwater, you can zoom in a lot more than on the surface. Like I don't know why is that. I don't know why that's. I don't know. We're going to go down to 45 meters. I think that should be enough for the aircraft not to see us. Because I think if we would be like maybe 15 or 20 meters below the waves, then they could still see us. Although I don't know if it depends on. I don't know if the game actually like depends on the state of the sea, for an example. I don't know if the game actually takes those kind of things into. Okay. Slowly we are sinking down to 45 meters. I think that's going to be enough for us. We not be seen by aircraft if they happen to fly over us. Let's speed up time a bit. Okay. We're almost at the depth that I set. Yeah, okay.
Current depth 40.
I mean, we could go a bit further down if we really have to.
Yes, sir. New depth 49.
Can I make it at
Yes, sir.
50?
Yes, sir. 49. New depth
Okay.
49. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Warboy? How you doing? What's up? How you doing, man? Okay, let me speed up time a bit while we sink further down. But yeah, like, I don't know why you can zoom in so much underwater and not on the surface. Like, I don't know if that was intentional or that's like a bug or something, or how to like change these things. Oh, you're doing good, nice. It's nice to hear. I'm also doing well. Just decided to play some Silent Hunter 4 because I kind of wanted to get into the Pacific stuff. And yeah, just going for the porpoise class, like career basically. When will I give another chance? Oh, or another shot? Well, I will play it in the future. Like, I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week or something like that, but I will definitely play it in the future. So I will play it more. Because yeah, I did mess up some stuff in the career. Like, I forgot to double check the setting of the language, basically. And yeah, that was so annoying that I forgot to do that. Like, I have been playing that mod even before, like, the like, how do I say it, like the earlier versions of it, like the 3.0 and stuff like that. And I always changed the settings that was required, but when I streamed it, I forgot because I created the profile when I started the stream, basically. So I kind of forgot to do those changes, unfortunately. Yeah, like, I think I have the hotfix installed already. The 3.1.a or something like that, right? That's the exact name of it. I think I have it installed. Like, as a fresh, brand new install. Yeah, I went for the porpoise class because it's kind of like a bit modern. Well, it's more modern than the S class or the S18 class. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird the way the classes are, because there is the S18, the S42. Like, it's very I don't know. They look the same basically, but they are different class. I don't know if the proportion was different or what was different about these submarines. Yeah, I wanted to get like a bit more modern than the S class. Of course, I do have the Mark 14 torpedoes, I think, or Mark 10 maybe. Like, those really unreliable torpedoes. Is it more modern than the Below? I don't think so. I think this is a bit older than the Below class. Hold on, let me. Yeah, we can come up to the surface.
New depth. 1, 5.
Or closer to the surface just to check out
1,
a few things.
Passing thermal layer.
Yeah, like there are these whale sounds, which is, I think it's a nice like addition because it's realistic. Like, you know, there are whales and stuff like that. Like in Cold Waters, there is the game called Cold Waters, and yeah, whales are part of the game. Like you might have a contact pop up and then it's just a whale, you know. Like it's kind of scary a bit when you are, you know, trying to find the other submarine. Although I haven't played Cold Waters that much because it's very, I don't know, it's very difficult to say the least. Like, especially the Soviet campaign. Like the game has this prestige or the mod. I'm using the dot mod for that game, and that mod has a like a prestige system, kind of like in Silent Hunter 3. Like you have to earn the renown to get better ships and stuff like that, and it's the same in that mod. And or when you're starting out, you can be in a Whiskey class or a Romeo class or a Zulu class or a Foxtrot. I think the Foxtrot is the best one you can get. But yeah, like so many times I start in a Foxtrot and I get intercepted by a Los Angeles class nuclear sub and I get sunk. Like, it's just so difficult, you know, to fight a nuclear sub in a diesel sub. Oh, really? You can hear them on the hydrophone? I didn't know that. That's new. To me, at least. But let me check if I don't mess up anything. Because I want to surface. Is it going to be Control S? Not emergency surface. Okay, it's just S. Okay. Yeah, we can surface the boat.
Surface the boat.
Yeah, like I watch Wolfpack too. I think he's easily one of the best, like, these naval warfare gamers, I guess. Like, he's really good at every of these, like, naval games, like Silent Hunter or Sea Power or Cold Waters. Oh, nice, we are back in the surface. Oh, since 3.0 it has been a feature. Like, I never knew it. So that's like a new thing for me, because I didn't know that. It was like part of it. But yeah, this game Cold Waters is very difficult. Even on the easier difficulty. So how is the battery doing? Good. Yeah, if we can just speed up time a bit. The oxygen is back. Battery is back. Nice. Like, it's a shame because it's of course not the game's fault. I'm just not good at Cold Waters. Unfortunately, it's not the game's fault or anything. It's definitely not one of those games that you can like jump in and enjoy it, I guess, because it's difficult to understand like the sonar stuff. Because you have to be very quiet all the time, like super quiet. And of course, that's the same in Silent Hunter 3 to a extent. But in that game, if you happen to be going too fast, then you're already detected by the other sub, and you might have no chance or no way of seeing them. Like, I don't know if the whales are on a constant loop. like some of the sound effects are kind of weird, because I do remember that the depth charge sounds really weird. Like it's very loud compared to the other sound effects. Like I don't know why, but I do remember that when I played it first, I mean the mod Silent Hunter 4 with the fall of the Rising Sun Ultimate, some of these sound effects were very unbalanced, you know. Like the depth charge sounded like a bomb, like a I don't know, it sounded very weird. Like I don't know how to explain it, you know. It's very weird. Like they just seem to be too loud. Yeah, like the sound effects are not that good, I guess, or not very well balanced.
Yes, sir. New depth. 4.
Yeah, I'm going to go down. And this is the other thing, that when you are on the surface and you press the external view button, you are so far away from your sub. And when you zoom in, you can't zoom in that much compared to the underwater zoom. Like I don't know why it's different. But I will show it in like a minute. I just have to like submerge for a second. But yeah, like when you're
Current depth. 1, 0.
switching to the external view. Oh, not that one. I wanted to go this one. And then this one. I can zoom in so much more underwater. Like I don't know why. I don't know why it's like this. Or why is it different on the surface and between the submerged stuff?
Current depth. 2, 0.
Like is modding Silent Hunter 3 and 4 very different? Like from a outsider view, like they look very similar or seem like they play similar, you know. So is the file how do I say it, like the file maybe you have to like use different tools for the files to open them or something like that. I mean, the game does have like free look when you press F12.
3, 0.
It's just that, you know, when you press the dot key on your keyboard, and you can zoom in a lot more compared to the external view for whatever reason, compared to the surface view. Oh, you don't. I see. But man, this I do like the mod, the GWX, a lot. Like it's so weird that I used to do like these clips on TikTok about the mod, you know, like when I was just playing it and recorded a clip here and there and then posted it on TikTok and on my short and on YouTube Shorts. And I never had a problem with this save, you know, like even if I saved underwater, the save file was fine. I could just load back in and everything was fine. But when I played the game on the career mode with the Type 2, the save just got corrupted. It was just so, I don't know.
Current depth. 4.
But yeah, I think I was the one who messed it up, because I think I saved too close to the entry of the KI canal. And yeah, it probably messed it up and saved too close to the other. Or maybe there was a ship that I did not see, I don't know. But yeah, I do like the mods that you guys make. I think it's a really it's insane how many ships there are in that mod, you know, and the texture of the submarines looks so nice. It looks so high resolution, you know. And it's, how do I say it, like modern submarine games like U-Boat, it's just not the same. I don't know why they don't just look at the modding community or something and then make a game in the image of that, basically. Like in the game U-Boat, you just kind of micromanage the crew, which is, I think it's a really annoying feature. I don't know. Oh, you never crashed it? Well, to be honest, it only happened to me once, like at the previous stream. That was just the only time that I ever had a crash with the mod, so maybe it's my PC that, I don't know. Maybe the game just ran out of memory or something as I pressed the F7, you know, because I was streaming and it puts more strain on the PC and stuff like that. I mean, it would be nice if they make something like that, like a new Silent Hunter, but I don't know. Like the only modern stuff is what U-Boat. That's the only one, and that's very different compared to Silent Hunter because it's just such a crew managing simulator, basically. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they just don't keep it simple, you know, when it comes to these games. They just focus on the wrong stuff. It's just very weird. Like in these games, like in Cold Waters, for an example, if you have flooding, you just click on the area and the damage control crew will begin working on the flooding. Or they will begin working on the damage to the, let's say, the rudder or the torpedo room or the bow, you know. I don't know why they didn't do that for U-Boat. You have to like micro manage the crew to repair the holes or the holes in the hull of the submarine. But I don't know if Ubisoft would give up this franchise because Silent Hunter is kind of dead. Like, I don't know. Like, when was Silent Hunter 5? In 2011? Oh yeah, like IL-2 Stormavik is definitely one of the, if not the best. Like, have you tried the, there is the mod called Bot. Like, Battlefield, it's like a short name for like a Battlefield something. And have you tried that mod yet? It's like a super mod for the game. It adds like thousands of new aircraft. It adds World War I stuff or interwar period planes. It adds planes from the jet age, you know. Like it adds so much to the game, and not just in terms of planes that you can fly, but like new units, new tanks that look really high quality, you know. Oh yeah, DCG, yeah. Like, I don't know why in the game U-Boat, the career is so stupid. Like, for whatever reason, you can't, like, pick any submarine that you want, or any numbered submarine. Like, you have the U-6, I believe. You have U-47 and U-48 if you want to start at the start of the war. Like, why can't they just make it like you can pick, I don't know, U-4 or U-2 or U-1? Why do they restrict the player to, you know, to pick a specific U-boat? Especially when it's a very important U-boat like U-47. I don't know why would you force the player to take that ship away from... oh, I forgot the name of the commander. He was the one who sunk... went into the British... Oh, fuck, these English names are really sometimes, you know... Sometimes I cannot find the words that I want to mention or say. Scapa Flow. That was the British base, and he went in there and sunk the... no, not the Nelson, but... Who did he sink? I forgot the ship that he sunk. It was a battleship, I believe. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, you are right that it's very annoying that it forces you to, like, you know, like certain missions will happen at a certain time. It's scripted, and they are going to go more into it. Like, I don't know if you saw, but they actually delayed the Type 9 DLC until April 17th, I believe. Oh yeah, Priyan. Yeah, he was the one. Yeah, the Royal Oak, of course. Yeah. Like, I couldn't remember the ship, but yeah.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
So yeah, like it's a very scripted campaign from certain points. Like, you have to, like, you're on patrol, and then suddenly the game will tell you to find a missing submarine, and that's scripted. Like, it will happen to every player every time. And the same goes for the new DLC that they delayed, of course, the Type 9 DLC. Like, it's interesting that they picked the Type 9A, because there was so few of them. Like, it's the same with the Type 2A. Like, instead of putting the Type 2B as a playable submarine at the start of the game, they force you to pick the Type 2A. Like, I don't know why. It's very stupid, in my opinion, to, like, force the player to, I don't know, pick specific U-boats, and then... yeah, I don't know why they do that. But they are forcing you to play like a very linear campaign. It's not like randomized every time you play it. Oh wait, you guys are working on a Type 2B? Like, I know that there was a Type 2B mod that I tried out before, but it had like a bug at the front of the ship. The water looked very pixelated. But that would be really cool if you guys actually managed to, like, you know, do the Type 2B. Oh, the waves picked up badly. That's really cool. Like, in U-boat, I don't know why they didn't let the players choose from a Type 2B. Like, obviously, if you start from a Type 2 submarine, then you want to progress to the Type 7, not to the Type 2B, you know. Like, I don't know why they made it like that. It's very stupid. And it happens so many times when people who have the means to actually make their own video game, you know, they just don't get it, or don't get it right. But people who don't have the time or the skills or whatever to, like, actually make an entirely new game, they just simply can't, because they don't have the funds or stuff like that, you know. Oh, it will have the compartments as well. That's insane. Like, the amount of files you guys have to, like, keep track of is insane. Like, I can imagine that finding a bug is very annoying or takes a lot of time. Like I did see that I think yesterday or the day before you posted a request in Discord that there is this issue with the wire on the Type 2 or the Type 9, sorry. And yeah, I did take pictures, but then I saw that it was already fixed basically. Like I saw that you guys already fixed it. Especially considering that, you know, it's like a really old game and it's a really broken one. That's the one thing that I wish it wasn't like this. I just wish the game wasn't so broken. Like in Ubisoft, it was Ubisoft who messed it up, or they were the ones who, you know, kind of released it in a state where it was very buggy, but that's the only thing that I wish it was better. That the game itself, of course, that you can't modify it anymore, you can't fix core problems with it. Like, yeah, this game did fix a few things. Like, it's a more stable version of Silent Hunter, but at the same time, I don't know, like the submarine, it barely moves in the water. Like, it doesn't really rock from side to side, you know, as the waves are pushing it around. It just, you know, it looks very static. And it's such a disappointing thing, in my opinion. Like in Silent Hunter 3, your submarine is actually, you know, taking a beating, I should say, when it's in heavy weather. Like it's rocking from left to right, up and down, and this game it just barely moves up and down. Even though the waves are not exactly small. And of course there is this stupid bug with the conning tower, or the people staying on the conning tower if you alt-tab out of the game. I'm just going to speed up a bit. Okay, operation and news received. Reminder to submerge during only surface during dark night hours for... Yeah, I know this. Other maintenance duties. Remember to only use the minimum number of torpedoes in it. Let the MK6. Okay. Like, that's also one thing that I think in this game the ships can take more damage from torpedoes than in Silent Hunter 3. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering it. Could be that I just misremembering it, but yeah. So what do I want? No, not attack map. Of course, please, yes. Oh man, this is such a not a good place. It's going to be very shallow, unfortunately. But yeah, like in U-boat developers recently like announced the price for the DLC. It's going to be like $16, I believe, or 17 for the Type 9A, the Type 9C, and I don't know if it's going to be the Type 9D2 or the /40. But yeah, they are going to add a lot of missions like the was it the Laconia incident? But yeah, I really dislike that they are forcing you to like play in a linear. It's like playing a, I don't know, like a Call of Duty campaign basically. Like you can't really do anything else other than what the game forces you to do. You can't just do whatever you want. In U-boat. I don't know why the devs don't get that. Like, that's the best thing about games like Silent Hunter 3, is that, you know, it's random. Every time you play it, it's going to be very different. Like it makes you feel like that you are the, I don't know, the highest scoring submarine ace in the war, basically, or you are the super submarine commander, you know. Meanwhile, in Silent Hunter 3, it feels more like you are just a, you know, you are just a part of a big effort of the war, basically. The announcement? The announcement channel? No. I don't think I saw. Yeah, I don't think I did see what did you guys announce? Let me speed up time a bit. Yeah, we're almost there. Just a bit over a day. I think there was like some snoring sound in the game. I just noticed. Or sounded like someone snoring or whatever, you know? Oh, come on. We soon have to submerge. We're going to do that right now, actually. Yeah, the waves are still not very good. Yeah, let's submerge to 50.
Yes, sir. New depth. 4.
Oh, you mean the endorsement from Trump? That was funny. Like it would be funny if somehow it would be like an AI Donald Trump endorsing the mod, you know, like tremendous mod, you know, like the best ships, the best torpedoes, the best everything, you know. But yeah, I did see the Trump endorsement. In the announcement, it was like that was funny. Hold on. Yeah, let's switch the view. But it's crazy what can be made with AI, you know, like, bro, some of the stuff people make with AI is just insane. How realistic it is. But yeah, I just think it would be funny if there was like an AI video, you know, endorsing the mod.
0.
Like Trump has like a way of speaking, like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it would be funny. It was like endorsing the mod, you know, best torpedoes, the best ships, the tremendous everything, the best, you know. Yeah, like games are definitely becoming really fucking expensive. Like
Current depth. 3.
there are
0.
games that cost like $100. That's insane. Or €100, you know. It's insane how expensive games got. And that's the crazy thing, that you don't actually own the game. Like when you buy the game, you just get it on your Steam account. And if you happen to lose your Steam account because of I don't know, you just forgot the password or you got hacked or whatever, you lose the game. Like it's just such a, I don't know, it's not a very consumer friendly thing, but that's just how the world is going, basically. Like I remember that one of my cousins ended up buying Need for Speed Carbon like way back in the late 2000s, and you could install any, if you purchased a game like a physical copy, you could just install it on any PC, you can bring it over to your friend and stuff like that. You can't do that anymore. Oh yeah, you mean the components? Yeah. Like I did see that the stuff like the RAM is being very overpriced right now, or it's in high demand. Like back in 2020 and 21, the GPUs were the ones that was just super expensive. That was the reason why I delayed buying a new PC, because they were selling really shitty graphics cards for way too much money, and I decided to, okay, I'm going to delay buying a new PC. And then I ended up buying a new PC in 2023. Yeah, like AI it's definitely like getting out of hand. Like a lot of companies actually end up using AI for a commercial or for games, like at the point, we will get to a point where you don't even need, like, I don't know, you will barely need like developers or something. Like AI is fun and all, but yeah, it's just it's getting out of hand. Like you can make a song entirely by AI, not just the lyrics, but the song itself or the sound itself, like it's just insane. But yeah, like I did see some game devs are also beginning to use it, like in Call of Duty 7 or 8, I don't even know what's the newest one. That also has like a lot of, has a decent amount of AI generated art, basically, in the menu. But that's Call of Duty, that's like the worst or the very low effort thing. Yeah, like, and it's going to get worse and worse. That's the scary thing, I guess, about it. Like, there is just so many of these history relevant AI channels that everything you see and hear in that video is going to be AI generated. Like the subtitles or the voice is AI generated. The visuals are AI generated. Like, it's getting out of hand. I think YouTube did try to do something a while ago. Like, it's starting to like ban these completely AI run channels. And that's the insane part, that these AI channels get so many views. There is so many of these like Second World War shorts, and they get insane amounts of views.
Sir. Surface the boat. Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready.
But yeah, YouTube did try to do something to get rid of these channels, but I don't know. There is so many. Very often the video makes no sense. Like, I recently watched one of them that was talking about the P61 flying without a turret, because it made the plane fly faster by like 20 miles per hour or something like that. But in the video, it was not about the speed of the aircraft, but it was talking about the radio operator for whatever reason. Like, it just made no sense. There is a lot of these channels, unfortunately, that are completely AI. Like there is not a... Well, of course, it was made by a human who runs the channel and takes the money, I guess, the ad revenue and stuff like that, but yeah. Everything is run by an AI on that channel, like the responses or the comments. You see it responds to comments and it's going to be like the most generic answer. From 1,000 subs? I don't know, like I think you only get like a like one of those plaques, or I don't even know what they are called in like English. These metal frames or whatever, if you hit like a either 50,000 or 100,000, I think. Like you get the silver button if you gain 1,000. No, not 1,000, but 100,000. Yeah, something like that. Like the only thing that you unlock if you get like 1,000 sub is that if you have 1,000 sub or more than that, of course, and you have, let's say, 4,000 watch hours in the last 24 or 28 days, or the last year, basically, YouTube will let you earn money from having ads on your videos, basically. Like that's the thing that you can unlock if you have 1,000 sub and 4,000 watched hours on your videos. Like that's how you earn money from ads playing on your video. If you have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watched hours, that's the requirement, I believe. Like the other that is below that is if you have 500 subs and 3,000 watched hours, then you can have like these membership programs, you know, like people can become a member on your channel and you get like money from that and stuff like that. But that's the only thing. You don't get like anything else from YouTube. You don't get a button or anything like that. You only get it if you get like 50,000 or 100,000, but I'm not sure. But I don't think I will ever get to that. Like it's insane. It's insane to have like that many subscribers on your channel and stuff like that. Like there are these streamers who have tens of thousands of live viewers. That's insane. To have that many viewers watching you live, that's crazy. Like I don't even know how can you even interact with the chat if the chat is just going like, I don't know, like a Ferrari at top speed, you know. I mean, it's something that you like have to like apply for. So maybe he didn't apply for that. See, okay, we are almost there, but we do have to like submerge very soon. But yeah, it's like insane that when people have like that many live viewers, I don't know how can you interact with the chat. How is it possible to talk to people in your chat when the chat is like, you know. So I want to check the depth under kill. 100, okay, so we are going to go down to 40. I mean, we can go to... No, let's go to 40. That should be fine. I don't think the aircraft can see us from... If we are in 40 meters or at 40 meters. Yeah, like I guess it's just like random ambience noise that was added to the game or the mod. Like I don't know if this mod is still under works or if it's kind of like finished, but I guess it's finished because it's called the ultimate mod, so I guess it's finished and no longer in development.
Current depth 10.
But yeah, Silent Hunter 4 also has some nice mods. Like I did see someone on Subsim working on a First World War submarine mod. It's called the Wolves of Kaiser, I believe. Although I don't think that's ever going to be released. It's more like a personal hobby project for him, I think, because that mod has been in development for like 10 years or something like that. It looks very nice, like it looks insanely good. I think the name is Wolves of Kaiser, 1914 to 1918, I think. That's the precise name of it. The only mod that I was really interested in when it comes to the game U-Boat, it was the Expanded. I think it was called U-Boat Expanded. And I think it's kind of dead because the game keeps getting updated and they just got tired of always having to update the mod as well. Like it added a lot of different stuff, although I never really tried it. I think it had like your crew can become sick and stuff like that. Oh man, we are in really shallow waters. What's the depth under kill? I mean, of course, the ships are going to be really close to the shore. At least that's something that I remember from this game. Like when I was patrolling around here, the ships went really close to the islands, which of course makes sense to hide from submarines. But yeah, I don't want to get closer to the shore because we are already getting to really shallow waters. Maybe we can do something like this.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm also going to surface. We can do that.
Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries. Surface the boat.
And there is also this other game called Silent Depth 2, I believe. But that's like a very early access stuff. It has no depth to it, you know, it's just like you get a submarine and then you go out and you randomly encounter ships and that's it. Like there is no career or anything like that. There is no progression. It's a very early access stuff. And that takes place in, I think, in the later stages of the Pacific War. Like you are commanding some late war American submarine, I think. Like it's kind of annoying that when a new game comes out, it's always in, you know, early access. Like, why can't they just, I don't know, finish it or Why does it have to be like early access with barely anything in it? Like it has no content. Oh, was it added last minute? I didn't know that. I did not know that. And did the other Silent Hunters have it? Like Silent Hunter 1 or 2? Did those have career mode or anything like that? Or just missions? Ah. Well, that was a big improvement then for Silent Hunter 3. That you can like play through the entire war. If you can survive it, of course. A new message. Manila Bay Dock area under constant air attack. Effective immediately. Asiatic fleet submarines will shift base of operations south at completion of current assignments. Check your night lease. I don't know what that is. For new base assignment, all submarines currently using Manila Bay for refuel refit must submerge by day and perform surface maintenance at night only. Okay. Well, that's just the usual stuff that we get informed about. That Manila is under attack by the Japanese. Which isn't, surprising because they kind of steamrolled the entire place. I don't know where we have to go after we finish our patrol. Like maybe to Australia. Because I think maybe Fremantle. Could be. Something like that maybe. Or Darwin or Brisbane. I think that was also a submarine base. Yeah, like it's I picked the very start of the war, like one day after the attack on the Pearl Harbor. No, it was like a very early. I picked the very early start of the war. Like there is one campaign in the mod that has like a December 7th start date. Although I don't know what that means. I think you are in Midway, if I remember correctly. If you pick that start date. Something like that. But yeah, I mean, very early in the war, basically. But that's also cool about this. I don't know if this was in the base game, but like you can start from Pearl Harbor as a submarine commander, in the game, and then you can see the ships, being damaged and stuff like that. In the after the attack, basically. Like, was it the Mississippi that was like upside down? No, not the Mississippi. It was the. I forgot which one is it. Like I don't know if it was the Mississippi or the Arizona. That was like upside down. You can see that in the harbor. Very cool. That it was included. So I don't know if that it was included with the mod or the base game had it. Okay, battery recharge, nice. Yeah, the Arizona, yeah. Yeah. Like the environment can make it so much better, you know, or can make the game so much better. It didn't happen to me just yet, but I think when you do like really sharp turns at time compression, for whatever reason, your boat ends up stopping. I don't know if that's like a mod issue or the game had that bug. It's possible. This game has so weird bugs, you know, like the one when you alt tab out of the game and your crew will not get off the conning tower. They will stay on the conning tower even if you are under the water, basically. Like it's very goofy stuff. Oh, enemy warship. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's going to be one of these really far. Yeah, like yeah, it's really far away from me. Like obviously, I'm not going to try to intercept that that ship. This is also one thing about this game is that it lets you know about the most weird context. Like it's so far away that there is no way you are going to have a chance at sinking it. But yeah, there is a warship. I guess it's going towards Luzon, I suppose. Maybe the Japanese are landing. Like I don't know what was the exact date when the Japanese like actually captured everything in Luzon, basically. But yeah, we are really far from the Philippines, so doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, I think we are going to submerge in like an hour. Yeah, we have to submerge. Just to make sure we do not get found by an aircraft. They like this, yeah. That's yeah, the waves are still the same as before. What's the depth under kill? 64 meters. No, I want this one. But I suppose we are going to be informed about every news about the war that's going on. Like we have before about the attacks on Manila Bay and stuff like that. Hello, Miko. How you doing? What's up? How you doing, Miko? Is TMO the trigger Maru overhaul? Is it that one? Like I didn't play that mod, so I can't really compare the two mods, to be honest. Yeah, you unfortunately can't really like compare the two together because I never played the MO mod. Okay, so it was the Trigger Maru, yeah. I just never played it. I know it exists, but I don't know. So it's also one of these like mega mods. There's a new full interior. Like it received a recent update or something. Like man, it's sometimes so crazy to think that these mods or these games are still alive. People still work on them and stuff like that. Like F1 Challenge, that's a game that I used to play a lot when I was a kid. It was a Formula 1 game that came out in 2003, I believe. And it's still being modded basically. Oh, it got a update. Nice. Like, I don't know if this interior right now that I'm looking at is modded or it's in the vanilla game. I'm not sure. But it does look really nice, to be honest. Like, this is what I like about these kind of games, is that you can be on the submarine, basically. Like, in real life, it would be so difficult. Well, of course, it depends on where you are from. Like, I'm sure that in the United States, there are few, like, submarines that you can get on that are, like, museums. But I think even Russia has one. I don't know if it's a Whiskey class or a Romeo class submarine that has like that's kind of like a museum that you can get on. Finland has one. The Vesiko or Versiko, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a early Type 2 submarine that survived the scrapping, and it has been completely like restored. And it's on display in Helsinki, I believe. But yeah, in real life, it would be... I would have to go far to get on a submarine, But in these games, I can just, walk around or look around. Like, that's why I like the... I recently played this game called Kursk. It's about the sinking of the Kursk, of course. And you get to walk around basically everywhere on the submarine. You can go into the freezer or the food storage room. You can go into the torpedo room, the sonar room. You can go everywhere, or even the control room. You can go everywhere on the Kursk. Basically, like it was a really good game, but it was very buggy. Basically, that was the only issue I had, and it was kind of unoptimized. But overall, it was a great game. I'm from Hungary. So I'd never been in... Like, I've been on a ship once. And like it wasn't really a boat or a ship, it was like a ferry, Like we have the Lake Balaton that you can get across with a ship. Or a ferry, I should say. With a car, if you are driving a car, you can get across. And I've been on a ferry like that once. But yeah, Hungary is a landlocked country. Hello, Spectre, how you doing? Yeah, like I'm currently in the South China Sea. Unfortunately, I have to be really close to the shore in very shallow waters. I have to be here for like 10 days, I believe. Yeah, we are unfortunately really close to the shore. But yeah, like I don't know, people always like say that I'm either from Russia or from Ukraine or Poland. Like, for whatever reason, people always think that I'm Slavic, you know. So this was the first time that someone assumed that I'm German. Oh, might as well change a few things a bit. Go around that shallow spot. I don't want to like scrape the bottom. Asiatic fleet, and yeah, it is the it's like a very early stage of the war, like it's December 15th. So yeah, it's like a very early stage of the war. And yeah, we got like informed about a warship, but that was over here, you know, like there is no way I would have the chance to intercept a ship that's this far, you know. So yeah. I think I'm subbed to Tons's channel. I think I used to watch his like Silent Hunter 3 videos, like when he started out with the Type 2. And now he's on the... I don't know if he's on a Type 9 already, or maybe a Type 7. But yeah, like I do have a strong accent. That always gets noticed, I guess. I just find it weird that people always assume that I'm from Poland or Russia or Ukraine, you know. This was the first time that someone was like, I'm German. Okay. Oh, accidentally paused the game. But that's alright. Yeah, we have to spend the rest of the day. Oh, he's on the Type 7T. Okay. I just remember that he started on the Type 2. I think it was U9, I believe. I think it started on the U9. That was the exact submarine that he was commanding at the start of the series. Yeah, you were closer. Yeah, like there used to be a lot of Germans living in Hungary, but after the end of the Second World War, a lot of them were deported by the Soviets to Germany. So yeah, like a lot of them, like I'm pretty sure it was like into the hundreds of thousands. Like there are still a decent amount of Germans in Hungary that have moved recently here, you know, but yeah, there was a lot of them before the Second World War. But after it ended, they were deported by the Soviets. I don't know the exact number, but I think it was like into the hundreds of thousands. Well, yeah, I mean, it used to be like Austria-Hungary before. Like at that time, we had the navy basically. Austria and Hungary had a navy. Like it would be, you know, there's still Italy. It would be like here. But that was like in the First World War, like Austria-Hungary was big back then. And Hungary also used to be a lot bigger. Like I think this was part of Hungary, if I remember correctly. like this this part. We did have the I don't know how to say it in English, but it was called the Szent István, like the saint. I don't know the name in English, but it was called the Szent István. István is a name in Hungarian. That was a battleship that was sunk in in the First World War, and it was like recorded. Like if you guys search it on YouTube, you will find it. It was like completely recorded, the sinking of the Szent István. In very good quality actually, like it's like in 2K or 4K or I don't know, but you guys can find it. It was torpedoed by Italian torpedo boats. Well, not in medieval times. Hungary used to be big until 1920. Like compared to what it is now, you know. But yeah, if you guys search the sinking of the Szent István, you guys can see the entire ship being sunk, or as the sailors leave the ship, and I think it capsizes or something like that. Like it's one of the only two ships sinking that have been like filmed. Yeah, like it was a pretty big event in general, because a lot of the other navies, like the Japanese Navy, ended up changing the doctrine to prevent torpedo boats sinking a really expensive ship like a dreadnought. So it was a pretty like important sinking in a way, because it kind of exposed how oh, what's going on?
Relieve the watch.
What do you mean relieve the watch? Are we not? Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, we are in a lot shallower waters now, unfortunately. Oh man, I hate that I got this patrol area. I hate it. Why couldn't it just be like somewhere here, you know? Why do I have to be in here? But yeah, it was just some small torpedo boats that ended up sinking the ship. Oh yeah, we are in really shallow waters, man. I hope it's not going to get like shallower around here, because I really don't want to damage the boat. It's going to speed up time a bit. Into the path of an invasion fleet. And did you play the Fall of the Rising Sun, or was it the TMO mod? Yeah, like that's the, I guess, annoying thing about the Silent Hunter games, is that some things are better in Silent Hunter 3, but some things are better in Silent Hunter 4. Like there are less bugs in 4, it's more stable, but Silent Hunter 4 is, or 3 is better in terms of like of content, I guess. I mean, I haven't tested that if the planes can spot me, but I'm usually cruising at like 50 meters, so just to make sure that I do not get detected by aircraft, because the Japanese have a lot around here. There is a base in Guam, I believe. No, that's Fugashi. Oh, that is Guam, yeah. There is one of these seaplane bases in Guam that I remember. That has like a lot of seaplanes. I guess there is also going to be a few around here. But yeah. But yeah, it's really good that mods or games like these are still, you know, alive, thanks to the modding community. Because there is not many submarine games today that are, you know, that you can play. That is called FOTRSU and U-boat. The only thing that I kind of find annoying is how they always focus on the Atlantic, you know, like you're always in the German submarine. Like I get it that there was a lot and it was the most active part in terms of how many ships you can sink, you know, because there was a lot of shipping going on between the US and Britain and stuff like that. But it would be so nice to see like a British submarine campaign in the Med, or a Italian one, or stuff like that, you know. Like a more obscure part of submarine warfare, you know. It's always the same. It's always the U-boat campaigns. There's nothing new in terms of that. I'm just going to speed up time a bit. Oh man, I'm scared that I'm going to hit the sea floor. Did I? Yeah, I think I will come up a bit.
Yes, sir. New depth. 3, 2.
Because I want to speed up time, but I'm scared that I will run into the ground. That would be really annoying, to say the least. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, finally. Can come up. Yeah, perfect.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
Give me some rise on the blades. Blowing main ballast.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that the game gave you like a warning if you are in really shallow waters. That's nice. I don't know what was that sound. It's like someone is snoring. And now the whale sounds, of course. But yeah, it kind of sounds like someone was snoring. Let's speed up time a bit. Oh, come on, get on the surface, please. Okay, we are almost at the surface. I don't really see anything on the horizon, so that's good. That is good. Okay, is the crew on? Okay, they are on the tower, so we can speed up a bit and recharge the batteries. The battery recharged, perfect. I really don't want to get into more shallow waters, like, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, not going to worth it. Maybe something like this. Those are like that, yeah. Maybe something like, yeah, okay. I have to.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I will find anything in like a middle, or I'm just scared to get close because of how shallow it is over there. And it is daytime. We would have to like submerge. How is the weather? The same, okay. What's the depth under kill, please? Where is it? 54 meters.
Yes, sir. New depth.
54 meters. I don't know how many. What's the date currently? 16th, okay. December 16th. And there has been no news about the war other than the report on this warship that's probably around Luzon by now.
Current depth 10.
Like, what's the max top speed of these subs? Like 17, 18 knots or something like that? Because I haven't been going at flank speeds that much. I was just doing the 2/3 to save fuel. So I was really like careful with it. "21, nice.
Current depth.
That's actually pretty fast, to be honest. Because this is like a 1930s submarine, or early 1930s or something like that. 21 knots is not bad. It's so much different compared to the German submarine, you know, like in terms of size, for an example. Like, it's a lot larger than the Type 7 and stuff like that. Oh, okay, so it was 19 on the Type 9. Yeah. I mean, I do like this, the shape of these American submarines, to be honest. Like with the kind of half-closed bridge compared to the open German one. Like even the Dutch submarines had like these open conning towers, I believe. Like the Polish submarines had similar conning towers like this, like with the windows, and the Japanese, of course. Yeah, like it was built for a very different war. Yeah. Are any of these like submarines around, like the Balao class or the Salmon class or Sargo class? Because like as I mentioned before, I played the game called Cold Waters with the DOT mod, and that mod adds the Guppy submarines, like those retrofitted World War II diesel submarines. Like, I don't know what class they were. Maybe it was the Balao class or the Gar. No, not the Gar. It might have been either the Balao or maybe it was the Perch, or I don't know. But it was like a retrofitted Second World War submarine. It has like a very modernized, conning tower. Sort of like how the Wilhelm Bauer looked like after it was captured. Okay. Like there has to be some Second World War submarines around in the United States that are in like museums or something. And I don't mean the German, submarines that were captured. I mean like actual American submarines. Yeah, okay, so it was the Balao or the Tench. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this mod for the Cold Waters has that submarine or adds it to it. You can command one of these Guppy 1 or Guppy 2 submarines if you want to. And it adds like the USS Nautilus, the first nuclear sub. It adds the Trafalgar class, which is I think British. Oh, okay. We are in really shallow waters. Oi. USS Croker? What class it is? Like a Gato class or what is it? Or a Gato class, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, like that mod adds insane amount of stuff. Like it adds the Typhoon class for the Soviets, it adds the Whiskey class, the November class, the Oscar class, the Delta 4. It adds so many different subs. Oh, it is a Gato class, okay. But it is a good mod, like it adds so many things. It adds I think it's pronounced Squall, those super cavitating torpedoes that can do like 300 or 400 kilometers per hour under the water. Like it's insane. Like I played the game Kursk, and in that game you are a spy aboard the submarine Kursk, and you have to like try to find out info about the Squall submarine. or the not submarine, the torpedo, and collect, you know, intelligence and other stuff. And then of course you die with the rest of the crew, because you are part of the crew when the maneuvers begin in 2000, and then of course the Kursk ended up sinking. Yeah, I think I will get out of here. I don't want to get even closer to the yeah, I think I will do this. Yeah, I really dislike being in this shallow waters. But yeah, it's cool that they preserved these old subs that you can like get on, and you can just look around, you know, as to how it is, or how it was for the crew aboard to live on there, you know, for months. And I think it also adds the that new American sub. Well, I don't know if it's new or how new it is, but it's the Virginia class, I believe. That's the one that gets added to the mod as well. I think it's the Virginia class. And it also has, well, the mod also has the, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, it adds so many different like submarines that you can try. But yeah, it's a difficult game. I mean, Cold Waters is a difficult game. At least I'm having a lot of difficulty with it, because I usually get sunk after like a day or two by another submarine. Because it's very different, because you have to like fight against other submarines as well. You know, you're not just attacking the surface ships, but you also have to duel with other submarines. And sometimes the AI is really annoying, because I remember that one time I fired a torpedo at I think it was a Victor 2 class, and he just outran my torpedo. Like, he just outran my torpedo, and how am I supposed to sink him? If he is just going to turn around, outrun the torpedo, and then come back and fire on me. Like, it was just... The AI is sometimes very annoying. Okay, we can finally surface. Yeah. Perfect.
Surface the boat. Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all.
Other than that, it adds the Soviet campaign. It adds the British campaign. Although the Soviet campaign is actually really difficult, because the game is forcing you to start with a old diesel sub. Like, you have 50 prestige at the start of the career, so you can only get the Foxtrot. That's the best one that you can get. Like, I told this before, but yeah, I remember I started a Foxtrot career, and I got intercepted by a Los Angeles class nuclear submarine, and I got sunk. Like, I managed to damage the Los Angeles class, but yeah, I got sunk in like 2 days. I couldn't even see him without active sonar, like, yeah. It was crazy. There are 25 submarines turned into museums. Damn, that's a lot. Well, I mean, it makes sense, because United States is pretty big, so yeah, it makes sense that you would have like a sub from time to time here and there, you know. Because the United States is a pretty big country and had a lot of submarines. Yeah, thanks, Warboy. See you around. Okay, going to speed up time while we charge the batteries, and I think I'm also going to like... Oh! Traffic. Japanese troops have invaded Borneo. Uh-oh. Going to be... Yeah, here. Yeah, we are going to be in big trouble. Like, I have no idea where we are supposed to go after this. Like, what is going to be our base. Because we can't go back to Manila. Yeah, I'm going to change the patrol. Yeah, like this. I don't want to go into shallow waters. I dislike it so much. Like this, yeah. We'll change it later. So let's charge the batteries. Like, the batteries charge really quickly on this one. Like, I don't know which sub that I played before in. I think it was maybe the Narwhal or the Cachalot class, or I don't know, but it took like forever until the batteries ended up charging up completely. Oh, in Java? Okay. Also, we have to go to Australia eventually, yeah. Like, I remember there was a US submarine base in Brisbane, I believe. Easier to fleet boats. Currently, operational bases Darwin, Surabaya, and Tilatayap. Identify which you are to use and head that way at the completion of your assignments. Fuel and torpedoes are difficult to come by in Manila. Yeah. I mean, I guess we are still in control of Manila, but yeah. Going to alter the course again. Because I don't want to get into the shallow waters. But actually, maybe, no. It's outside my patrol zone. Let's go like this. Yeah. Oh, Fremantle, okay. It's going to be the next. Okay. It's a long way from where I am right now. It's a long way. Yeah, I decided to go for a bit of a more modern submarine and not like the S-boat. I mean, it does look really cool. The S-boat, I mean, it looks very... You can just tell it's very old, you know, by the straight nose, basically. And the waves are still not very good. Let's submerge. What's the depth under kill, first of all? Okay. Can go down to 40 or 30 something. 39, okay. But yeah, those old S-boats look cool. I just decided to get like something more modern. Because I like these kind of boats that have like this enclosed bridge, basically. It's a really good looking submarine in my opinion. But my favorite would be the Chuka class, but I don't know how to pronounce it because it's like a Soviet submarine. But it has like a really good looking conning tower. It's like swept back. It looks really nice in my opinion. That was also like a Second World War Soviet submarine. It's like Chuka or I don't know how to pronounce it. Like I have no idea.
Current depth.
But yeah, those are one of my favorites. Oh yeah, like I remember that the torpedo tubes on the S-boats were too short for the Mk-14, I believe, and that's why they can't accept it or something like that. That's why you can't have it because the torpedo tube on the S-boat is just too short for it. There is nothing. Nothing on the sonar, anything, hydrophone, nothing. But at least we are going to surface soon, in like an hour or two. Okay, finally. Finally. Surface, please.
Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
Like, is that an electric torpedo? Or is it a steam-powered one? Oh man, I don't know if this was part of the main game in Cold Waters, but it has the Mk-16 torpedoes, which is just, I don't know, so useless because it doesn't track anything, you know. It's a straight run torpedo. It's not a wake homing torpedo. It's not a, I don't know, like the only benefit for it is that you can fire it from like 100 meters deep or something like that. Oh, it's a World War I stuff, okay. But yeah, that's like the weird part about Cold Waters is that you would command a nuclear sub and you have these straight run torpedoes. The Mk-16 I think it is, or the Mk-17. Like it's a very you can only shoot it at slow merchant ships. Although at least you don't have to be on periscope depth. Or at periscope depth, to be exact. Yeah, like I don't know the exact range of the MK16 or stuff like that, but I do remember that it's basically it's a straight run torpedo. It doesn't track the waves of a ship or anything. It doesn't have any tracking. Like the only campaign you can use it is the 1964 one, I believe. Yeah. Until 1975. Holy shit. That's a very long service time. Or very late for a torpedo that, you know, can only go straight. Doesn't track anything. Or can't track anything. Okay. Yeah. Something like this maybe. Hope for the best. Although I have no idea about the shipping lanes around here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, battery recharged. Like, I really don't want to get closer to the shore. I guess maybe if I went up here, I would be in a better position in terms of maybe finding something. You know, or maybe here, but there is no way I'm going to go into that shallow water. That's like maybe 20 meters or something. It's very shallow. Insane. And I'm also going to submerged again. Yeah. Because it is daytime. What's the depth under kill? 66. Okay. Go down to 35 maybe.
Yes, sir. New depth. 3, 4.
Yes, sir.
3, 4.
Also, it's like a heavy torpedo. Well, I wouldn't know because I never managed to hit anything with it, you know. It's like you have to aim it like a, you know, like a normal torpedo in this game, for an example. Because it unfortunately does not track anything, doesn't have sonar to track anything, or it's not a wake homing torpedo. But in general, I would recommend Cold Waters. I think it's a great game.
Current depth 1, 0.
It's just very difficult, in my opinion. Like, I'm not good at these, like, submarine games. Like, I wouldn't call myself good. Because I don't use, like, manual targeting, you know, and all of this stuff. Yeah, it's a difficult game, in my opinion. Because of the submarine duels that you have to do.
Current depth 2, 0.
Because very often you will get orders to prevent Soviet submarines from entering the Atlantic. You have to, like, intercept them and stuff like that. Oh man, there is nothing. Yeah, like, that's true. It's more important to have fun with a game. But at the same time, I also understand people who, like, want the game to be as realistic as it possibly can, you know. Because I can imagine it's very rewarding, you know, when you calculate a torpedo course successfully, you know. Stuff like that. But yeah, I play these games for fun, not for, you know, to learn how to manually calculate a torpedo course and stuff like that, or to make an intercept course. Like, if I don't intercept the ship, then that's fine, you know, it doesn't really matter. I enjoy playing the game, so, you know.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
But that's like the good thing about these Silent Hunter games, like Silent Hunter 3 and 4, is that you can be like, you can make it like, how do you say it? Like, you can manually calculate the torpedo course and stuff like that, but at the same time, if you don't want to, the game allows you to just, you know, have your crew do that for you, right? If you just want to have fun. I don't know about Silent Hunter 5 because it's such a weird game, because it's on Steam, but you can't buy it. Like, I don't know what's with it. It has a Steam page, but you cannot buy it. For whatever reason. Like, I did see that it's on Epic Games as well. For sale, like you can buy it, but not on Steam. Like, I don't know. There is a lot of people saying that the game doesn't work. Like, you can't activate it because you need the Ubisoft Connect or Ubisoft Play, whatever it's called. Like, Ubisoft has their own launcher or their own store. And you even if you buy the game on Epic Games, you have to activate it in Ubisoft Connect. Like, it's very weird. So, I want to try it out, but I don't know. I might just end up pirating it. Because I don't want to waste money on a game that doesn't actually function, you know. This is so annoying when you buy a game on Steam, for an example. Like, I remember when I ended up buying was Need for Speed 2015. Yeah. I ended up buying the game on Steam, and even though you buy it on Steam, you have to make an EA Play account and activate the game there. Like, it's just so annoying. Let's speed up time a bit. So yeah, I think if I play Silent Hunter 5, then I will most definitely just torrent the game or pirate the game from somewhere. But yeah, I just did see a lot of people complain on Steam that the game doesn't work. What's going on? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. For a second I was like, the submarine stopped, but never mind. Oh man. Daytime again. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can't find anything. And I really don't want to get closer. Because if there is a warship or something, I'm done. Like, this is going to be like, I don't know, 20 meters. Maybe not even that, I don't know. Yeah, let's check the depth under kill. Okay. We can go down to, that's 35 for an example, yeah. They changed the controls. So you can walk around in the submarine. But does it actually work on your PC? Like, it functions as it's supposed to be? Because like that's something that I'm kind of like afraid of, you know, that I buy it on Epic Games and it's not going to work for whatever reason.
Depth 10.
Okay, finally submerged again. But yeah, I did see a lot of people just say that Silent Hunter 5 is not as good as the other two before, like the Silent Hunter 3 or 4.
Current depth 20.
So at least it did work on the tutorial level. I think I actually did watch the tutorial mission before of Silent Hunter 5. Like it's more cutscene heavy, at least in the intro, because you're not actually the commander of a submarine, you just get promoted because the commander gets given a or something like that. Like the commander gets a new submarine, like a type 9 maybe or a type 7 or something, and then you get promoted to the command of, I think it's U-27, which is a type 7A, I believe. But that's kind of surprising that the game has type 7A. I don't know if any other submarine game has them, other than modded versions of it, because there is a mod for this game called the Knights of the Silent Depth or something like that, and that one has the type 7A, which is really cool, I think. That mod focuses on the Atlantic campaign, basically.
0.
I might give that mod a try in the future, because I think you don't even have to own the game for that mod, because it's like a standalone mod. It completely changes everything, like it takes you to the Atlantic theater and you are a German submarine commander instead of a American one, you know. Like I did see some kind of silly things, that there was a Norwegian ship with Japanese tanks on it, you know. So yeah. Yeah, like the Type 9s are just so nice looking. And they are also really good. Like, there was one time when I went for a Type 9B, like at the, I think it was 1940, as long or as quickly as it was available, I picked one, and yeah, I could just sink so many ships because it has shit ton of torpedoes. And you often get assigned to like the coast of Africa, which is, you know, a bit easier to patrol than, of course, the Atlantic. But yeah, I was sinking a lot of ships around here. Yeah. But yeah, there is a lot of these super mods for these old games. For these old Silent Hunter games. But I only tried the 1LX mod. Or the GWX 1LX mod, you know. And this one, the Fall of the Rising Sun. I didn't try any other. Like I know that Silent Hunter 5 has this super mod as well called the Wolves of Steel or something like that. Man, I'm not going to find anything. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, we have to submerge. We have to submerge. Oh wait. Oh, I'm so fucking stupid. I fucked up. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface.
I'm so stupid.
Four engines, stand by to charge batteries.
Surface
I
the
should have surfaced during night, but I completely forgot to do that, and now I'm going to have to recharge my batteries on the surface. I'm so stupid. Oi, oi, oi. Bro, if I get found by a aircraft, I'm going to be really mad. No, I'm not, but, you know, I will be annoyed. That's for sure. Should have paid more attention. Yeah, yeah, minor miscalculation. It's going to be really bad that I have to charge the batteries on the surface. I just hope that there won't be any aircraft around. Oh man. If I'm lucky, there won't be. At least the sea kind of calmed down, you know, it's very nice. And it won't take long to charge the batteries as well on this sub, so hopefully there won't be any problems with aircraft. Like, I don't know if there is a port, but it is, okay, it's a friendly port. I don't think there would be like enemy aircraft around here. Maybe like a smaller float plane, like a F1M or something like that. Yeah, charge that battery, please. Charge that battery. Okay, let me... Oh my god. Please. Okay, 50% recharged. Fantastic. 75. Okay, 100%, nice. Yeah, okay. Going to submerge again.
Yes, sir. New depth. 2-9.
Ah, it was lucky. I think if I made a mistake like this around the islands, I would be dead. Or I would have been attacked by the aircraft. Because there is a lot of aircraft around here. Makes it pretty much impossible to be on the surface at daytime. Come on. Submerge, please.
Current depth. 1-0.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, okay. No problem. I think we are going to get through it. Like, I guess I wouldn't have to be on underwater during the daytime because I'm really far away from the islands, but I don't want to risk it. It's more safer to travel under the waves at daytime.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
Give me some
Surface
rides
the
on the
boat.
planes. Blowing main ballast.
Okay. Going to back on the surface. Oh man, that was kind of lucky, I guess. Yeah, so far nothing happened. Like, it's crazy. Nothing. I just don't want to risk getting closer to shore. Because I think this is like maybe not even 20 meters deep. I mean, they have type A. Yeah, they do have type A. So I guess there could be like a float plane based around there. Or here, but I don't think they would have the range. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Like, I don't know if the ships in this game can actually launch these scout planes. Or these float planes can only take off from these bases. Like, I don't know. I don't know a lot of things about this game, so yeah. We are really good with fuel. 95%. At least. That's good. But we haven't... Yeah, I don't think we are going to find anything around here. And I would have to patrol for like 10 days. What's the date? December 21st. Okay. Let me plot the course. And let's go like that. Maybe go a bit wider. Like this. And I don't think I will submerge during daytime. I don't know if I'm missing anything. If even there was any shipping going on around here. Yeah, like I think I'm really far away from bases, but we will see. Not even like a contact report or anything. The only one that I had was like here. There was like a warship around here, but that was way too far for me to go after. Like, I'm not going to waste fuel to try to reach that, you know, whatever warship it was. Could have been just a small sub chaser or anything, you know. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Anything would be appreciated. Like tanker or a merchant or anything. Like I didn't even see any friendly ships at all. Or neutral. Oh, actually. Enemy warship. Oh, bro. It's here. Like I'm not going to catch this. Like look at the distance. Sometimes the game gives you like the weirdest info about enemy ships. Like it's just way too far. You know, it's way too far. Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, nothing. I don't know if I should be stupid to go closer to check out what's going on around here. Oh man. But I guess it's kind of realistic, you know, that you don't find a ship every 5 days or anything like that. Yeah, like that's true. That I might, like I do remember that from this game that you get like new patrol areas or new objectives. Like you have to photograph defensive positions, which is I think it's a really cool, you know, thing. I don't know if that was in the base game as well or it was like a mod thing, but it's a really good addition in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Oh, this might be really stupid.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
New message received.
Second attempt on Wake by the Japanese was successful. 4,000 American troops have been forced to surrender. Okay, so Wake Island is gone. Going to be somewhere. That's Midway. Marshall Islands. Dublin, no? Oh. No. Where the fuck is Wake Island? There is it. Yeah, it's a really small island. Yeah, I got it. Really small one. We'll check out what's going on around here. Okay, the waves picked up again. And what's the depth under kill? 37 meters. Oh man.
Yes, sir. New depth. 2, 1.
Like it's already insanely shallow. Maybe we will hear anything on the... or hear something on the hydrophone, but I don't know. Like, there is no way I will go further in. It's way too shallow. Like, we are already at 37. 37 meters. Like, I'm not just worried about the warships, but if a plane sees us, I think... I mean, not sees us, but if a plane flies close to us, they are going to see us underwater. Unfortunately. And I got nowhere to hide. If depth charges fall on my head.
Current depth 20.
Yeah, like this. Yeah. I can't hear anything, or the crew doesn't hear anything on the hydrophone. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Speed up time a bit. There is not going to be anything, so might as well just surface the boat, you know. There is nothing.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand
Yes,
by
sir.
to charge batteries.
Give me some surface the boat.
Blowing main ballast.
Like, I have no idea if... Well, I don't think anything is wrong with the save or anything like that. I just find it weird that, you know, I did not found anything, not even a neutral ship, nothing. Of course, I get these reports about enemy warships, but it's way too far. Like, yeah, this is where the action is going on, and I couldn't be even further than that. Okay. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. Because for a second the game froze,
New message received.
and I was like, is it spawning a plane? I hope not. USS Konopus has not been moved to the devastation area and camouflaged, or if it will not be performed there. Identify yourself as a per com sub suf directive upon approach, and you will be guided in as per previous instruction. Submarines are to remain submerged during daylight hours, where kind of have been breaking that order, but you know. So 24th of December, Christmas, and all of that. What the fuck was that? For a second the wake of the submarine was blue. That was weird. But yeah, the game froze for a second and I was like, is it spawning a plane or a ship or something? Like... nothing like that happened. Thankfully. Oh! So no... oh. That is not good.
Sonar warship closing. Bearing 130. Long range.
Can I see it? Oh. It's not just a warship, there is something behind it. Is it Japanese? Yeah, it does look like Japanese. Yeah, it is indeed. What is this, a Fubuki? No, not a Fubuki. I don't know what this is. But there is something behind it. I can't really tell. Is that a battleship behind it? No way. Nah. Oh, these are just warships. Okay. But that's some sort of different warship. So I think I'm going to speed up a bit.
Ahead full.
Because I do not want to engage them in shallow waters. Let's go at flank speed.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Ahead flank.
Maybe they are going to come out from the shallow waters to like here, maybe. Like, I don't know where they are going. If they are like heading, like it. The operator said that they are closing, so I guess they are heading to Luzon. Maybe it's possible that they are heading like straight down. Yeah, it should be nice for me, but thank you, Spectre. See you next time. Oh man. We are going to be out, thankfully, of the shallow waters quickly. 18 knots. Okay. I think I'm going to go back to 2/3. And yeah, we can't really see them. Yeah, we can see them. But yeah, there's another ship behind it, but I can't like view the ship, so
Yes, sir. Periscope down.
let's go down. Going to go down.
Current depth 10.
And I think I'm going to change course a bit. Something like this.
Yes, sir.
It still doesn't like let me see the other ship. Can't tell what's behind it. It does look like it's another destroyer, but it might be a different class of destroyers. Okay, I think I can now watch it or see it. Yeah,
Long range.
okay. Oh, it looks really rusted. Like I can't zoom in anymore, unfortunately, on the model, but it does look really nice. And it doesn't look like that they are heading towards Luzon. I think they are just like going towards Formosa, maybe. Yeah, that could be a thing. But they are in so shallow waters, I don't want to attack. Okay, I don't know if I will attack them. Oh, what's going on? Oh. They split up. That's not good. for whatever reason. Well, only one of them did. Or maybe it's just doing a sweep. Yeah, that can be the case. That the destroyer behind is just doing a sweep. That's why he turned around and does a circle, I guess. But yeah, I think I will not attack. And just start heading away from them.
Warship, closing, bearing, 171, long range.
Well, the other one is killing. But this guy... Can't really see. I mean, if he attacks, we could like shoot at him, of course. Let's move like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem to be too worried about anything, but this one is. It does have a really cool model. Looks very rusty, basically. But yeah, I guess he's just simply like doing sweeps just to make sure that there are no submarines sneaking up on them. If they would like... they're heading something like this. So I could technically... We do this. No, like this.
Yes, sir.
I just don't know if they are going to pick me up on radar or anything, you know? Oh, they left, never mind. Because what I wanted to do is maybe like go cut in front of them like that, because I was like they're going in like a course like this. And then torpedo the second one. But maybe it would have been very difficult because of how, you know, he was like waving around or swerving around basically. But yeah. Okay, we completed the mission. And we are waiting for further orders, of course. A few more, it's 1 more hour and we are going to surface.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge.
And wait for new orders because, well, we did patrol for 10 days but wasn't very successful. We just encountered 2 destroyers, but, you know, that wouldn't really be the targets that we are looking for. Okay, we are up on the surface. And you can recharge the batteries. I mean, it's not too bad, it's 82%, so it should be done quickly. Yeah, it's already recharged. You haven't received anything new, yeah? You're just waiting. But I think I'm going to end the live here, so just going to save the game. Save game, please. Yeah. Yeah, let's save that one, please. Save. Okay, I did. Perfect. Okay. Main menu, please. Exit to Windows. Actually, let me... No, that's not what I wanted. Wanted to swap back to my other screen. In a second or two. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this game. Unfortunately, we did not find any merchant ships. We did encounter these two destroyers, but well, I don't really want to attack them because of, well, they're not really our targets. But yeah, it wasn't really a successful patrol for now, at least. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing more Silent Hunter as well. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to be out because, well, it's getting late. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day or a great night or whatever time zone you are in. I see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. It might be some Battlestar Galactica. But yeah, we will see. So I wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I see you next stream. So bye bye.